Oh, YouTube, man, you already know who it is. Josh back in the bit, back with another reaction video. As y'all see by the title, man, they said Corey got arrested, fool, and he with no bond. No, fool. Wait, no, let me see. 200,000 bond, but he had no money to obtain a lawyer though, fool. Fool, that sound OC. Hey, fool, we about to get into this, man. Hope y'all love this reaction video, man. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all so much, man. We just hit 56 subscribers, fool. Y'all go tune into my 50th subscriber special on my channel, man. I love y'all so much, man. Go run up the last two reactions I just dropped. I just dropped the ZS and B-Lou, Press Drake. And then I dropped the Fuzi made an entire diss track on Rage, man. So, hey, man, I love y'all so much. Appreciate y'all. Keep God first. Stay prayed up, man. We'll get right into this reaction. Let's do it. You hear me?
Officially been booked in a Harris County facility. As you can see here, his booking date was yesterday, January 16th. Corey turned himself in around 7 p.m. last night. Now, according to court documents, it appears that Corey has a bond set at $100,000. Now, I'm not sure if that's just for one case, since he does have two, which would make it $200,000 bond. Now, if you guys are not familiar with bonds, when you go to a bail's bondsman, they normally require you to put down like 10%. So in order for Corey to get out, it appears that he's going to have to put up $20,000. And it doesn't appear that Corey obtained his own lawyer because he was signed a public defender. Now, there's a lot of back stigma about public defenders because, of course, a lot of them help the courts out. So they really just want you to plead guilty, and so they can get over with the case and be on to the next one. They're not really there to fight for you. Now, I don't want to talk bad on all public defenders because I'm not really familiar with them, but I'm just telling you guys what most people think about public defenders. But it doesn't appear that Corey has the money to pay for a lawyer. I mean, according to the financial documents that were filed with the court, he doesn't have any monthly income coming in right now. As you can see, his total income is $0. So now, an affidavit of financial condition for a criminal case is a sworn statement that lists a defendant's assets, debts, and income, and it's a key document in a criminal case and may be used to determine if a defendant is eligible for appointed counsel, which Corey does have because he was appointed that public defender. So now, according to these public documents, states that Corey is living in Katy, Texas with a friend or family. He's been there for 3 years. So stating that he's full-time employed as a content creator. He's been employed for 9 years and 7 months, doesn't have any debts or assets. But now Corey has previously stated that he had real estate in Alabama. So I'm wondering what happened to all that, because that's not listed here on these financial conditions. Now, another document that was posted is the court directive order. As you can see here, the other is check, stating that electronic monitoring device shall be installed prior to defendant's release from Harris County custody. Now, if you guys don't know what that means, it means that if Corey is released on bond, then he will probably or will be wearing an ankle monitor so they can know where he's at all times. Now,
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie. This going crazy, man. Like, I feel like just world come full circle. You feel me? Like, that's crazy though. I don't think he not getting no monthly. I think he probably didn't receive his monthly paycheck yet. But hey, if he not, bruh, that's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. And he had to put up 20,000 to like even like. He gotta put up 20,000 to even get out. And then he gotta like, man, he gotta do a lot. He gotta put up 20,000 just to get out. And even if he do that, he gotta be on the ankle monitor, fool. That's OC.
are a lot of conditions to having to wear an ankle monitor. One being that you have to be in at a certain time, being that they give him a curfew. And sometimes that curfew is like 6, 7 o'clock in the evening. So now they also filed paperwork with bond conditions. So let's just read all that would apply to Corey. First states, defendant shall personally appear in court on time every time this case is set on the court's docket, unless the judge waives the appearance. Another one states, defendant shall commit no crime and shall not engage in any conduct that could result in his arrest. Another one that is checked here states, defendant is to surrender his or her passport for temporary deposit with the treasurer or register of the court as instructed by supervising agency, and provide the agency with proof of that surrender. So that means that Corey will have to give up his passport, so he will no longer be able to travel out of the country. Now let's look at what they have listed as his travel restrictions. It says defendant travel is restricted as follows: must remain within Harris County, Texas, and its surrounding counties: Brazoria, Chambers, Fort Bend, Galveston, Liberty, Montgomery, and Waller. A request to travel outside these counties must be submitted to your supervising officer at least 2 business days prior to your planned travel date. So looks like Corey will be stuck in Houston until he can get this case resolved. Now it also states defendant must not possess or consume marijuana or any controlled substance or dangerous drug unless obtained a prescription for the defendant issued by a medical doctor. Defendant will provide a copy of all such prescriptions to his supervising officer in advance. Also states defendant must not use or possess a firearm. Defendant is required to submit to an EM, which is an electric monitor, which would be the ankle monitor. States here the EM will be installed prior to release from Harris County custody, calendar days of the defendant's release on bond. Defendant must sign any required agreements, comply with all required equipment and maintenance services, and comply with monitoring protocols as instructed by the supervising agency. So now these were the documents that were listed with the courts. Now hopefully Corey is able to obtain his own attorney and not have a public defender defending him. But I know Corey did state at one point that his case was so solid that he could really defend himself. So maybe that's why he chose to go the public defender route. But then again, lawyers do come with a hefty price tag, and it appears that Corey is in some deep trouble with the courts. Now I will keep you guys updated if Corey does make bail. Again, it looks like he has to put up $20,000. Now there too, before he turned himself in or if he was captured, no one really knows yet, but he did put out the video of himself recording on that day of November 23rd after he thought that those girls were trying to set him up.
Thank y'all so much. It would be bad with the, you know what I'm saying? Got my drink on the side of it. I just seen a car circling around the car over there. Knows to the gas station over there. So these 2 white girls, long story short, y'all, they're trying to set me up. One of the dudes or whatever, right? So it's just crazy as fuck how, like, when your discernment is high, you get to take everything that's going on. You feel what I'm saying? Wow.
Damn.
God is so good. They try to pin me for some shit. They ain't got nothing to do with it. God is so good. I'm telling y'all. Camera right here. See, right here. I'm gonna call my boy real quick so I can be right.
Dang. Y'all, man, what's your thoughts on that? That's crazy, man. Situation is just crazy, man. So I feel like, man, this generation is too different, bro. Like, I feel like just Generation different, bro. Like generation crazier, bro. Just everything, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So that's why I feel like everybody just stay out the way, man. Just focus on yourself. Focus on your goals. Focus on God. Like, it's gonna be good. So, hey, man. This is a crazy topic. So, y'all give me your thoughts down below, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Hey, we got 60 subscribers next, fool. No cap. 60 subscribers next. We're on the road to 100, though, for real. But I love y'all so much, man. Out there, bit, man. On to the next reaction. You hear me, shawty? You hear me? We at, shawty.